Yo, on Gang, we lit back with another video, and this time we are going to be doing a video on how to make chords as well as melodies, and mix them all up together and put them into one beat and make it sound insane. It's just gonna help you make your beats sound way better. And once again, you don't really need to know music theory to do this method, even though music theory is a good way to make chords and melodies, because it really helped me make better beats. But for now, we're not gonna worry about music theory. We're just gonna go by this method that I found online that I used to use before I did music theory. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. Really fun. I'm trying to think, should I do videos on rating your guys' beats? Let me know. I've been thinking of that because I kind of want to listen to your guys' beats. So let me know if I should do that. If I should rate your guys' beats in a video. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. Oh yeah, comment on any video suggestions, just like the rating your beats. Don't forget to subscribe. Almost at 1K, we're at 822 subscribers. Oh my god, it's crazy. Don't forget to turn on post notifications as well so you don't miss a video or a live stream. We are going to be going hard this summer, I'm telling you. We're going to be lit. But yeah, let's just get into the video, man. Make these chords and melodies. You'll see on my computer. Bang. Alright, y'all, back on my computer for this chord and melody tutorial. So let's get right into it. Real quick, let's just open up a VST that has a piano, and we all know what I'm gonna choose. Nexus. Of course. So we're just gonna go to piano, select the arena image piano. Load this up on the piano roll, and now, okay. See, now that we're on the piano roll, actually, let me go back. I'm gonna add a sampler track real quick. I'm gonna add a sampler track, and then, okay, so we have the piano ready, but let's start with the sample track. So when I was starting out, trying to figure out how to make melodies and chords, I would just go to the stamp tool, select major, or whatever scale, but I'm just doing major right now just because it's just the easiest one to play around with. And we can just put this on any root note, so root note being the bottom note right here. So I'm just going to do this on, let's do G sharp. Let's just do G sharp. Extend this out this way. And actually, I'm going to put this here, like so. And then we can just keep going down to G sharp. We're just going to keep duplicating it so that we don't have to keep on looking back to one scale in that octave, if that makes sense. But yeah, just keep duplicating it until it fills up pretty much the entire keyboard. Matter of fact, you're probably not going to go as low as G2, so I'm just going to go move this up. Okay, now we have our scales ready to go. So we're going to go back on the piano roll. Now look, we got the scales right here in our ghost channel. And if it's not on for you, I believe you got to go to tools, or no, you got to go to helpers, and then you got to click ghost channels. Make sure that's enabled. Okay. So now what we're going to do is start off making chords. And you might be wondering, Unorthodox Beats, how do you make a chord? Well, you're in luck. So when you're starting off with a chord, what you're going to do is just choose any note that's in the scale, any one. So let's just do F. We chose F. Now actually, I'm just going to bring these over. I don't know why I've got, oops. Bring this over here. Okay, going back. Now, I chose F. Oops. Now, in order to build up chords, all you have to do is select a note in the same scale, but you have to skip the next note. So what I mean by that is skip the next note in the scale. What I mean by that, when you're starting at F, you're going to skip G because that's the next highlighted note. That's in our scale. You go to G sharp. So there's a scab here. You would ignore this F sharp because that's not in the scale, so don't worry about that. So this one, next you're going to skip A sharp, B flat, whatever you want to call it, and go to C. And then this is going to be our note, our chord. Alright? Sounds very nice, very simple. You can keep doing the same thing. You can keep going higher. Skip C sharp, go straight to D sharp, and add more. Skip F, go to G. Skip G sharp and go straight to A sharp. C, and that's it. You just keep going. But I mean, you don't normally want to have 1,000 notes in your chords. But I mean, this sounds decent, but sometimes it kind of sounds dissonant, and it's gonna sound off. So it's better to stick with 3 or 4, maybe. We're gonna stick with 3 for the purpose of the video. So all right. Now, in order to choose your next note, so whatever I'm gonna place here, I normally like to actually let me shorten this. I normally like to just sound it out, play around, like which one would sound nice. I just choose a random one. Oops. So we can go up all the way here. And now when I want to build this from A sharp, I can skip. Or matter of fact, you know what? We don't even have to go that. We don't even have to go that high. We can go straight to G. From F to G. And we're gonna build it the same way we built this first chord. So skip the next highlighted one. Skip G sharp. Go straight to A sharp. Just like that. Skip C. Go to C sharp. See? Very, very nice. Okay. We can do the same thing, adding more. Very. See? Just keep adding more and more. But we're just going to keep it at 3 for the purpose of this video. As I said before. And we're just going to keep going. Alright, now we're going to start with C sharp, skip D sharp, go to F, skip the next highlighted one, which is G, then go to G sharp, and then we can go straight to A sharp, skip the next one, next highlighted one. Skip the next highlighted one. Oops. And actually, I'm gonna change this one because it doesn't sound that nice to me. So I'm just gonna change it up to let's change it to G sharp actually. See what that sounds like. Alright, there you go. That's your very, very nice and simple chord progression. Very nice. Now, some fun things you can do with your chord progressions. See how it looks all like it's ascending, like it's going up. That's cool, but what I like to do, I like to keep them kind of linear. So what I'm going to do with these 2 top notes, I'm just going to highlight both of them and transpose them. I think it's the word, transpose them down. So I'm going to hit Control on my keyboard and then down on the arrow key and make them more linear. So this is what, oops. So this is what it's going to sound like. See, very, very simple. Alright, now when you're doing, another thing you can add to these chords is you can add even lower notes to these bass notes to make them sound even more full. So what I mean by that is this F right here, you can duplicate it and bring it all the way down to this F in the lower octave. So it's going to sound a little bit more full. So see that? It sounds a bit more full. You can do that for every single chord. we have in the progression. So I'm just gonna do that for G, D sharp, then F again. Very, very simple. Alright, now, and of course we can also always add more, you know, more chords up top, but we're not going to do that. So, next up, we're going to add some melodies above it. So real quick, obviously with the melodies, you're going to stay in the scale, so you just, you know, use whatever highlighted notes you see here. And obviously you don't want to choose completely random ones because they're not going to sound they're not always going to sound perfect. So you're going to have to do some trial and error at first, but then you're going to get the hang of it. So you can start off with anything. You could just do like this. Nah, wait. And you know, just keep it. This is what I'm doing. You can choose anything, as you can see. So as you can see, when you're doing melodies up top here, or you can even, I wouldn't do them down here, but you could make melodies down here. But it's just better to hear the melody with the higher end. In my opinion, I like doing them up top here. So that's why you can just do them here. See? That's very nice and very simple. We can erase this. Choose a completely different melody. See, all I'm doing is staying within the scale. That's all I'm doing, and I'm just sounding it out in my head. I know it sounds very confusing. You just sound it out in your head. What are you talking about? But you know, it's really all you have to do when you're a beginner. You just have to use trial and error. Like, you just gotta figure out which notes are gonna sound good after each other. You know, you can't just do like completely random notes, as I keep saying. So I'm just gonna keep doing this new melody. And what I'm gonna do with this, excuse me, I'm gonna Control L that, just make it legato so that they're all touching each other. And another thing you could do is duplicate this by holding down Shift and then clicking and dragging, and then transposing it up an octave with Control and up, then Alt Y to reverse that. I know that was a lot of keystrokes. I'm going to keep them all on the screen, don't worry. Okay, and this hopefully would sound good. So, there you go. It's another way to enhance your melodies, just by copying it, transposing it up an octave, and then reversing it. So there's that. And then there's one more thing I like to do with my melodies. So when I have these crazy melodies and whatnot, I like to add arpeggios to them, because arpeggios a lot of the time sound really nice with these chords. So I'm gonna just keep this simple with this for now, and with a piano arpeggio, and show you guys what it's gonna sound like. See? Very, very elaborate and extravagant, and all that. Sounds very, very nice. Nexus has a whole bunch of sounds. I mean, any good VST has nice arpeggios. I'm gonna find this arpeggio right here that I like to use a lot. Hopefully y'all can hear that. Leave a like if you can hear that. I'm gonna boost the sound. See? Very, very nice. We can look at these arpeggios. I mean, I don't really like these, but no. These are not good arpeggios. Anyway, ignore those. Completely ignore those. I think I found, actually, here's one. Here's another good arpeggio. Okay, and that one likes to go really high a lot of the time, so we're just gonna pitch this whole thing down. Alright, and as you can see, making chords and melodies is not that difficult. All you have to do, if you're a beginner, you know, use the stamps, choose whatever scale you want, put it on whatever note you want, and use on the sampler track, you know, put it on the sampler track so you can see it as a ghost note, and then add your chords, your melodies, just like I told you, and you know, go ham. Choose your arpeggio, whatever sounds you want. That's all it is. It's really easy. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to leave comments in the description. Ooh, no, not in the description. Leave comments in the comment section below on any videos I should do in the future. You know, I'm always open to suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 1K. I'm so excited for that. You guys should be as well, because I got some very, very, very special plans. Don't forget to also turn on post notifications while you're at it so you don't miss any of my new videos or any of my live streams. And yeah, pretty much wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video once again, and I'll see y'all next time.